Well, his success has truly been one of the feel-good stories in mixed martial arts over the last several years. Charles Oliveira kind of left for dead by people in 2018, then went on to become the best lightweight in the world and still believes he can be that yet again if he can get a win tonight.
He's got to win tonight. He's got to get going in the right direction. You lose your championship in the way that he did, you question whether or not Oliveira has the mental makeup to get back going in the right direction. How can you question it, though, when we have seen what he has done prior? This guy is a tremendous striker, unbelievable jiu-jitsu. If you're on the ground with him, you're constantly in danger. He can submit you from any single position. Charles Oliveira is special, man, and it's always fun to be able to call one of his fights.
And I'm not sure, minute for minute, there is a more exciting fighter in mixed martial arts today than Charles Oliveira. And thankfully, the MMA masses get to watch him compete yet again here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilia Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Ilia Topuria, ready to go for round one. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early, be opportunistic with my takedown attempts. He's going to have the upper hand in most skills against most featherweights in the division. So it's about fighting on instinct, being reactionary, and pursuing a finish to make sure that the promotion feels like he's the next guy in line to fight for the featherweight title. Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Ilia Topuria. There's his jab. Topuria gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do here.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Great defense by this fighter.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and end this fight.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Topuria's looking to lock up an armbar here. Ooh, arms in tight. Ooh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Oliveira is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities where you can either escape or sweep.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. In the half guard. That was a slick transition.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape.
Well, not good body language.
Well, you got to start clearing those hooks right away, or he's going to start to try to attack the rear chair.
Oh, I thought he was going to go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Good work from the top here by Ilia Topuria. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, that was awesome. Don't get lazy on your takedowns. Keep your hands up. Let's punch the nose. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Nice leg kick.
That was perfect. I want more of that.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he got out. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oliveira's looking for a Darce choke here. Oh, he's got that submission tight now.
tight submission locked in. Darce choke seems to be very close to being finished. He cannot get excited, though. He's got to be patient.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape. Ooh, submission attempts in bunches tonight.
Oh, it's getting tight. Getting very close to finishing this Von Flue. He did a great job of beating the guard. Now he's side to side. He's out again.
Nicely done.
Big ground and pound.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got it.
Darce choke attempt here.
Oh, it's tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Great submission defense.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. What a nasty flying knee to the head.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
He's going guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Lands a big elbow there. Ooh, going for a leg lock.
That is tight.
Oh, he's out. Oh, and he's back up again.
Look at the redness on his body, man.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
Nice shot to the body there. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, close guard.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm to get pressure on the choke. He's attacking armbar now.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
And another strike from the top lands for him. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go in the round.
Oh, in the mouth. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oliveira's back in half guard. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Oliveira's back in full mount. 2 rounds in the books.
Hey, stop. Listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the strikes.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
You ready to fight?
Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Oliveira.
Good shot, good shot.
Oh, strike attempt to the midsection. It's blocked. Oliveira going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Oh, landed that kick to the leg. Oliveira going for the takedown. Nothing doing there. Just out of range with that right hand.
Ooh, big shot land.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Oben St. Preux would be proud. Ooh, nice adjustment by the offensive fighter.
He jumps to the opposite side, and now he's got him in an arm triangle. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Topuria gets back up.
Great block there. He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Nice straight right lands. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Beautiful. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. He's got it.
It's working.
He's got it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, looks like that Darce is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Transition, come on, create that space. You gotta get out of there.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Topuria. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, working inside his opponent.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Working hard for the armbar, he has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, I thought that arm was done. He gets out again.
It was over, John. It was so close to being finished, but he stayed calm, slipped his arm out, and now he's safe.
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition. North-south position now.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Whoa,
oh, he's got his back. Oliveira's in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Ilia Topuria.
That was nice.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oliveira's trying to lock up on a submission now.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Oliveira. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy, take a seat. That was awesome. Everything you're doing is great. You really found your rhythm and your distance there. I want you to do more of the same. His hands are getting low, so let's look for...
All right, so the judges' scorecards will be needed after this one. We'll get you some replays here, and always nice to see the offensive fighter get rewarded, and given all the submission attempts, you gotta think he did enough.
And we've seen this more often now in fighting than we did before. A lot of times, as long as you're on top, you are winning. Not right now, and I don't think that applies in this instance. I believe his offensive submission attacks should earn him the victory.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head.
Oh, look at that. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Gets back to his feet. This is like to be in the building. Back and forth we go. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got... Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that is going to do it. That's got to be it. Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut has really started to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now.
Ooh, he's setting up another submission now.
Watch your neck.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish. Oh, look at the fight here. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
And there it is! Charles Oliveira! The winner by submission.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 55 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira!
All right, Buff, thank you very much. And there it is yet again, Charles Oliveira adding to his submission total here with a win tonight.
New Bronx Charles Oliveira, the moment the fight hits the floor, you are